Low battery.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just charging myself.
Hey folks, CA Rachna Ranade here and I welcome you all to another brand new video which is about electric vehicles. In the first part of the video, you might have thought, oh my god, this is too much. That the car itself understands that its energy level is low and that is why it itself goes in the sun and then tries to re energize itself with solar energy. It's very hard to believe that such a thing might happen. But could you have believed just like 5-7 years before that the cars could have an auto park facility, that you just put an auto park and car will go inside some big park itself, and then whenever you want to go back again it will come outside the parking, you will sit inside and go. This itself was very difficult to visualize, but is this happening today as well? Yes, there are many cars of Tesla, many German companies as well, who already provide the auto park facility. So if this can happen in a short span of 5 to 7 years, why not the first part that we discussed in the video? Why can't that happen in another 5-7 years? So in today's video we are going to talk about what are EVs, the different types of EVs, EV industry analysis as a whole, government initiatives that have been taken for EVs, recent development in EV space, and how to invest in electric vehicles. Alright, so now let's get back to basics and let's understand how electric vehicles work. Are they going to work based on petrol? No. Based on diesel? No. They're going to work based on energy which is going to be stored in batteries. Now, because no petrol or diesel is involved, no combustion process is involved. And because there is no combustion, there's not going to be any smoke, no emission as such. So that is why you can see here that because it runs on electricity, the vehicle emits no exhaust from a tailpipe. So you can imagine that pollution is actually going to be zero with the help of EVs. Well, let's continue with some basic discussion on EVs. Question number 1 is, how do I actually charge an EV? Because it's not going to have petrol, diesel, then how will it run? How will it charge itself? So in the first part of the video, we were talking about solar energy charging. I don't think it is available in India or anywhere in the world right now, but definitely cars can be charged just by plugging into some plug. So just like we plug in a smartphone and charge it, you can imagine something like that. You are plugging in something and you are charging your car. Does that happen in case of EVs? Absolutely yes. Even today, that will happen in the case of EVs, number 1. Number 2, what is the biggest advantage of EVs? Because petrol or diesel is not involved, the price spikes which always bother you, that or petrol gone above 100, that's not going to bother you because you're just going to recharge the batteries using normal electricity. And third, as I mentioned, because there is going to be almost no or zero emission, it's going to help control the climatic changes and will also be good for the health of the people. Now let's understand that there are two types of electric vehicles. The very first one is known as AEV, which is an all-electric vehicle, and the second one is PHEV, which is plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Now, what is the difference between these two? First, I'll try to tell you what is an electric vehicle. What is electric vehicle? You can see that there are only three components. Which three? There is an electric motor, there is a battery, and there is a plug. End of the story. If I'm talking about a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, you can see that in addition to the electric motor or in addition to the plug, what is the most important thing that we have? That is the engine. Correct? We do have the engine, we do have the fuel storage as well. So if you were to compare it with something today which many of us already know, you might have seen CNG cars. So if the gas inside the CNG car is exhausted, it will switch to the petrol option. Same thing might happen with a PHEV, which is a hybrid electric vehicle. So I hope you have understood both these types of EVs. Well, let's understand the industry analysis now. This is as per an IBEF report. It states that India is the fourth largest automaker in the world and we are expected to be among the top 3 by 2021. In India, from 2017 to 2020, this is a very interesting fact, that the sale of electric vehicles grew at 44% with nearly 1 million units sold in FY20 itself. A recent survey by PGA Labs also revealed that the consumer preference for alternative engine vehicles has increased from 39% in 2019 to 49% in 2020. All in all, we can say that the overall preference of people has started to shift from proper traditional vehicles to EVs. There's also an amazing stat which says that 35% of the buyers are willing to pay a premium of more than 1 lakh rupees for an electric vehicle. Now you might be wondering why people are ready to shell out 1 lakh extra for an EV. See, simple. Is the running cost very less for an EV? Obviously, yes. No petrol cost. That's such a big saver. Engine kharab ho gaya, engine, there's a problem in engine. Nothing like that. There's no engine only. So can I say running cost is drastically going to go down? Yes, and that's why maybe the preference is more. And one last point can be understood, that EV market is estimated to be 50,000 crore rupees. It's a big opportunity that can happen in India by 2025. Well, has the government also done anything to boost EVs? Yes. Government started rolling out EVs in their public transport system under FAME. Now, what is this FAME? FAME is Fast Adoption and Manufacturing of Hybrid and Electric Vehicles. Okay. Earlier, FAME 1 policy was introduced. Currently, in India, FAME 2 policy is going on. On 29th July 2019, 5,645 electric buses were sanctioned for 65 cities. One more amazing thing that they have done. See, introducing electric vehicles and all that, that is at the government part. How can they boost consumer sales? For that, they have done one amazing thing. They have reduced the GST from 12% to 5%. Will that reduce the cost? Yes. So is that a good sign, a good move done by the government? Absolutely yes. One more point is that the government has also encouraged FDI in the automobile sector, whereby they have given an approval of 100% FDI, and that too through the automatic route. So as I mentioned, automatic route means what? Government permission is not required. Direct up to 100% FDI can come in India. And of course, if I talk about one more government initiative which happened in the current budget, which was about the scrapping policy, but I'm not going to discuss that right now. Why? It is already mentioned in this video. You can have a look at this video at the end. Well, in January 2020, Tata Auto Component Systems entered into a joint venture with Beijing-based Prestolite Electric to enter into the EV component space. Even in November 2020, Mercedes-Benz entered into a partnership with SBI to offer loans at a competitive or at a lower interest rate to its potential customers. If you remember, I had told you that the EVs will be comparatively costlier. So if loans are available at a comparatively lower interest rates, I think the probability of people buying EVs can be a bit higher. Well, I hope by now you have understood quite a bit about electric vehicles, including what are EVs, then the types, industry analysis, government initiative, recent developments, so many things you have understood. But now the whole big question, if I want to invest in EVs, then how? For that, you can have two types. Possibility number one, you do your own analysis. So, for example, you'll have to start studying the various research reports. Which companies are there into EVs? So, for example, you'll have to visualize that inside an electric car, what all components will be there. So, for example, you'll have to find out number one, battery. Which companies make batteries? You'll have to find out a list. So, for example, Amara Raja battery. It is one of the good players in this segment. Number two, you'll have to find out companies which are very good in the auto component space. Example, Endurance Technologies. Okay, so I'm just giving you two examples. You'll have to find out for each and every component and then find out which companies are good at that. So, if you're good at research, if you have that much time, if you love doing research, you can do all these things. But if you want to know about a shortcut which can be equally effective, then in that case, we have small case. Small case, in simple words, is nothing but instead of investing in a stock, you invest in a theme. Okay, so you don't invest in a single stock, you invest in a basket of securities which involves a particular theme. So, for example, in today's entire video, we have been talking about EVs. So, you can see on the screen that small case has a separate small case for electric mobility. They also tell why you should invest in the small case. So, you can just read through this, that their reasons. If you can see here, they also mention about FAME, how they are going to push the EVs in the coming few months, in the coming few years. Sorry. Also, you can see how much has been the past performance of this entire small cap. You can see that electric mobility has outperformed the equity large and mid cap. Now you might be wondering, why are they comparing it with equity large and mid cap? Because this small case, electric mobility small case, involves 13 stocks. Okay, and out of these 13 stocks, 45% are from large cap category, 42% are from mid cap category, only 12% in small cap. So comparatively safer, right? Very important. They would review these frequently, and the review frequency would be quarterly. So for example, after every quarter they would suggest you for rebalancing. Okay, you can opt out for rebalancing also, or if you want, you can get it rebalanced from small case. How much is the minimum investment amount? It's 30,576. You just have to hit invest now, wherein you can start your investment journey. But if you also want to know which stocks do they invest in that you can also check out all these names which I just talked about, Amar Raja Batteries, Endurance, and all that. You can see which stocks are actually a part of this small case. So I hope you have understood how you can start your investment journey through small case. Link of this is there in the description box. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this entire video on EVs. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.